Hello, it's that time again. It's an irregular time, of course. Well, sort of irregular, every 3 weeks or so. So it's vlog time. Yes, a few things have happened since the last vlog. Okay, but first, the backdrop. I nicked one this time. It's a computer generated, or then computer rendered, springtime background. Animated, of course, which I've nicked from the YouTube video shown in the description. So now I like doing these vlogs without wearing my glasses, because the light shines off the glasses and creates artifacts and all sorts of stuff. But I've noticed now that things are getting harder to read with my glasses off. Anytime. It used to be when I'm just tired, but now it's anytime. It's still not horrendous by any means. I mean, I can still read every one of my notes that I've got in front of me. But yeah, it's not really a concern. It's just age, and I mean, I'm not old, but I'm no spring chicken, am I? Was I ever a spring chicken? Okay, so on with the vlog. Now that chainsaw I was keen to use last week, it lasted a day. It's naff. It completely naff it is. Yeah. First of all, one of the batteries just did not want to work. It would just run up and just stop working after less than a second, even with no load. The other one, it just stopped charging up after one day. It would go for a few seconds and stop, even on a full charge. It was also the chain after one day. And just a bit of use, just a bit of normal use, it was blunt. So that was about an hour's use I got of that chainsaw. I did send it back and get a full refund. So, nah, not ideal. I'd rather have a working chainsaw really, but I did get a day's use for nothing. I'm not particularly happy about it. As I say, I'd rather have a good working chainsaw. But things. I went for cheap as usual, because I'm not going to use it often, so it's not really worth getting a more expensive one. I guess for the rest of them now I'll just put some elbow grease into it. Now, dangerous cyclists. You know I'm a cyclist, and is it even worth calling them cyclists? They're just people on bikes, especially Deliveroo. Now, I caught one on video in the latest video. He's just coming straight through the light. It's like he hasn't got a care in the world. I'm crossing his path on a green light. He's just coming straight through. It's about time, really about time, the police did something about it. But they won't, because it's too much paperwork, too much hassle. I mean, I've even seen the police at lights let cars go through red lights. Cars and vans through red lights. Twice I caught her. And twice the police have just said, nah. Well, once I actually spoke to a policewoman. She was in the van. Car went through on. I said, he went through on red there. She said, okay. What's the point? What is the point? Right. That's my rant out of the way. And as for the cycle video, apart from dangerous cyclists, and of course the odd paint scraper, it's been pretty quiet. I've only got about 4 minutes worth of footage. And seeing as next week I'm on nights, yes, actual night shifts, for the first time, a week of nights since 2006. 2006 was the last time I worked a week of nights, so I've got away with it for a while. But I don't think I'm going to get away with this one. I have put in for the Saturday off, but I'm number 9 on the list, and then top 6 get it. We shall see. We shall see. So yeah, not enough for the cycle video. I'll wait until after those nights and put one up then, no matter how long it is or short it is. We shall see on that one. Now, I've recently changed my Twitch channel name. I was never really happy with Retro Ponder. So I thought, what can I change it to? Because Ponder's been nicked. Ponder's just been gone since I first joined Twitch. And it's never used. Pretty frustrating, but meh, this is life, isn't it? First world problems. So I changed it to my channel name on YouTube is Ponder's Retro Goodness. All my branding is Ponder's Retro Goodness. So I changed it to Ponder PRG. People have said, why didn't you just change it to Ponder RG? Because PRG is my channel acronym. PRG is what's used as an extension for Commodore 64 programs, which is one of my top 2 computers of all time. And so basically I call it Ponder of Ponder's Retro Goodness. So there's my reasoning for that, and that was deliberate from the start. I was thinking of somebody's going to say Ponder, it should be Ponder RG. Well, I thought about that beforehand, and this is my reasoning. Ponder of Ponder's Retro Goodness. It was fun, and it's still not quite sorted out because certain stream extensions weren't connected because of the name change. I got all that sorted out now. But the Stream Elements chatbot is still looking at RetroPonder as the broadcaster, even though I've done everything suggested to try and clear that. I've reached out and contacted them, but God knows when I'll hear back from them. Yeah, right. Okay, now, a few purchases. We'll start with this one, a pre-order. That's going to look awful. I can tell now that's going to look awful on the green screen. Because I'm looking at that and I'm looking, that colour's very similar. It's not green though. But we shall see. Yeah, pre-ordered that. Well worth it. I haven't checked actually. It was yesterday, wasn't it? I think it's probably gone to number 1. That's the CD itself. And that's got some photographs in there, backstage photographs and lyrics. Nice. Sing along to Wet Leg, providing you don't mind the odd swear word, which is part of their culture, I think. Not the band itself, if you know what I mean. Okay, now I had another incident with Perfboard and another magic smoke release incident. Annoying. Well, I fixed that. Bought some new Arduino Nanos, reflashed. Nothing else went down with it this time. But it did prompt me to make a circuit board. Easy EDA website. I designed a circuit board from the ground up. Played about with it, turning into, from the circuit diagram, turning it into a circuit board. Added a header for connecting external buttons. Resized the board so it fit my hobby case. And ordered 10 boards from PCBWay. Now they do take a while to arrive. But we shall see what happens there. I shall report back on that. The clock is currently working, and I may just build it out of completely new parts. I've also ordered proper headers to the right size rather than having to treble them down and make them a bit loose. So yeah, look forward to that arriving and building that. Okay, so now on to a few more purchases. Finally decided to go to MIDI for the Mister. Now, I had a Pi 3 doing nothing, basically, since I don't use it for retro gaming. But that is the Pi 3. It emulates a Roland MT32 synthesizer. That's the Pi 3 I already had. So, I just... get it the right way around. I just... slots in there. We've got standoffs there to hold it up from the board, and that just plugs in and works pretty bloody decently. It's a nice sound. And some other things I've purchased. WIC 64. This is a wireless adapter for the Commodore 64. Plugs into the user port. I also have downloaded a kernel replacement, which I can access without changing the ROM on the board, with the Ultimate 2 Plus cartridge, which allows me to actually load PRG files, PRG there it is again, from a website which I've set up especially for the purpose. It's also got programs which give you a portal to the WIC64 portal, which gives you access to other downloads and chat servers. I haven't really had a look much into it yet. I believe there's also a music archive there. The high voltage SID collection can be accessed through it. So, going to be testing that out today, I think. Good. And the other thing I purchased was a SID FX board. Now, a while back I purchased a second SID. Well, I finally got the SID FX board. Fitted that, and oh, I've got it in the right place. I think I'm going to put it here. There. Now, that is the SID FX installed. Now, I did have mixed emotions on modifying the case, but it's the best way of doing it. It's most secure. It's less likely for it's less prone to damage that way, and it's mine anyway. So I'm not going to get rid of it. It's not a museum piece. It's my Commodore 64. So yeah, I know it's not ideal. I know it's not a reversible mod now, but ooh, come on, two SID chips in the computer. I've already tested it out. Works wonderfully. Really got to get to grips with that now. I got some streams coming up. Commodore 64 stream will be on Tuesday. It's supposed to be a challenge, but I got a feeling, yeah, that sounds good, didn't it? It's supposed to be a challenge. No, it's supposed to be a forum challenge, but the game hasn't been announced yet. So if it's not, then I will be doing a stream on just Commodore 64 random crap, like I did with the Amiga recently. That was fun. And there's plenty of space in my future schedule for May, because it usually goes into May anyway, for a restream of the Commodore 64 Everything 64 Forum Challenge. So, now May is an odd time. I got no schedule up for May for my streams, because everything changes on the 12th. So until I get my new link, as it's called, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, so I don't know exactly when I can stream. I do have them penciled in, but we shall see. Another one of those things, we shall see. I think that's going to be a catchphrase, along with "you just lost the game." Sorry, not sorry. And it's tradition or an old charter or something, and I aim to please. I'm getting a few catchphrases, I think, but I don't use them very often. But yeah, beep, that thing always, it is the clock. There's a beep that's been going on around here for a while. It is, I'm pretty damn sure it's my clock, because it happens on the hour. So yeah, it doesn't happen bang on the hour, but it happens on the hour around about. And there's nothing else electronically in the area, so it has to be that clock. So, on that note, quite a long vlog this week. This time. It's awkward because I can't say this month because it's every 3 weeks. I can't say this week because it's every 3 weeks. I'm going to have to get this episode, that sounds really bloody lame, doesn't it? Never mind. In this vlog, this time, this thing, this is the end of it. I'm going to stop rambling on now and bid you farewell. Until the next one. Enjoy yourselves. Ta-ra now.